Hi everyone, so I'm here with Yulia this evening. Hopefully it won't get too dark. Yeah, say hi Yulia.
Hi. Okay.
How often do you speak English, Yulia?
Um, Not very often.
Okay.
I would like it to talk more often English,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't really have situations. Sometimes at work I do have to talk English, but it's just like basic knowledge. I don't really need it. But I used to study English actually at the university,
Ooh, okay,
and
so probably
actually
know more than I do
I
then.
should be speaking English very good. And yes, but I live already for 11 years in Germany, and I don't use it here at all, or almost at all. So now my knowledge of English is not that good as it used to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have trouble switching from your first language to your second language? Do you have trouble kind of changing? What would you say your first language is?
Russian.
Russian. Ah, okay, so Russian first.
I was born in Ukraine. I grew up in Ukraine, and in Ukraine people are normally bilingual. They
Yeah.
speak both languages, Russian and Ukrainian.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents talk to me in Russian,
Mm-hmm.
actually normally, but at school or at the university in Ukraine, I spoke Ukrainian mostly.
Okay.
That's why like Russian is my first language, Ukrainian is my second language, and I would say that German is my third language because my knowledge of German is much better than my knowledge of English. But 11 years before I moved to Germany,
Yeah.
my knowledge of English used to be much better than German, but now it's under.
So you're one of these people who has no fear about speaking another language then?
Um,
Because I know from personal experience, I mean,
Yeah.
I moved to Germany 15 years ago and spoke 3 words of German, and I still today sometimes don't want to speak German because I'm frightened. I'm going to make a mistake. So, but you have no fear?
um, Probably depends in what situation I am.
Okay.
But I don't have a lot of experience like in changing languages because normally I speak German in Germany, or when I go back to my family to Ukraine I speak Russian there. But now at this situation I'm a little bit nervous, but not too much.
That's
Actually,
because
it's
she knows what's coming next, you see, that's the problem. Yeah.
yes, but I think it's like fun and it's a cool experience, and I hope that it will somehow help your students or
Hopefully,
the people who are going to study English with you. So I'm just open for this experience, and I'll try to do my best.
Okay, so Yulia has agreed to do a challenge with me today. In business English, you find jargon and you find slang. So office jargon, office slang. Slang is what the native speakers speak to each other in the office space. Jargon is more the technical words that are used, if you like, the technical slang that's used in the office. Sometimes this can be a little bit difficult to understand. So I'm going to ask Yulia what she thinks some of these things might be. And Yulia doesn't use this kind of language that often, so it can be quite difficult. So we'll see what happens.
Just a second.
Yeah, sure.
I just want to say that I have never learned these like kind of words at the university. I have never used it in my actual life, so I'm going to use my imagination actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm sure that I will learn something new from this.
But this is the point. You never learn these in the school. You never learn them at the university. The first time you come across these is when a native speaker, one of the managers, is doing a presentation. And, you know, it could be 10 to 15% of the words that he's saying you just never heard before. But we'll see how we go.
Yeah, and it's like, now in this situation, I'm going to learn it from you, and it's your native language, and I just want to use this chance. Why not? So I'm here.
Okay, if I talked about low-hanging fruit, what do you think that might mean?
Okay, I know.
Do you know this one?
I've never learned it, but I understand.
Okay.
So it's something which is really easy to get.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's like when I imagine like there is an apple tree and I see an apple and it's easy to reach it. So
exactly,
it's something what I don't need a lot of effort to get.
Yeah, so it's a quick win.
Quick win. Okay.
If I said we need to be more granular on this report, or I'm seeking a higher level of granularity, What am I asking?
Granularity, granular. Okay. My first thought that I don't know what this word means. Granularity.
When you have sand, all the
Yes.
little bits of sand are grains.
Okay.
So that's granular.
Yeah, so we have to be more specific, and we have to work like in more details. We have
She's
to
good
be
at
more
this.
careful and to take more attention to
Yeah.
small things.
All I'm saying is I want more detail.
More detail.
Yeah, very straightforward.
What was the word? Granularity.
Granularity or granular.
Granular. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a lot here. What would be a good one? Oh, classic one. Paradigm shift.
Paradigm shift. May I take a look how you write it?
Sure.
Paradigm shift. Paradigm. Okay, I think I can get it. So paradigm in Russian, we have a language, a word, paradigma.
Yes.
And shift is like when you move something or you get from one stuff to another. So it's like when you have to, for example, somebody has some opinion on something and he has to change it. And this changing of his opinion or how he thinks about some situation, it would be a change of this paradigm. So this
what kind
process of changing.
Yeah, absolutely, it's a change, but what
Yes.
kind of change?
Paradigm.
She's doing really well at this.
Okay, actually, I'm even not sure in what situation I would use this word in Russian. Paradigma. Paradigm sounds very, because I have never used it in Russian, but I know that there is such a
Okay.
word.
So a paradigm shift is a fundamental change.
Fundamental. It's important, yes? It's
Yeah.
fundamental.
So as an example, a car manufacturer stops building cars and starts making baby food.
Okay.
This fundamental change. It gets overused a lot. But yeah.
Okay. But could you use this word or this? Could you use it, for example, in such situation where somebody has this change in his mindset? That, for example, I'm not sure that somebody used to think about some thing in one manner, and something happened in his life that he changed completely his thoughts about some situation or how he has to act in his life to get something.
You probably wouldn't use it for
Wouldn't
that.
use it.
No, but it's in that direction of a significant change or shift. Yeah, but we don't really use it for people. We use it
Okay.
more for processes.
Processes. Okay.
Yeah. What would you say the difference between state of the art and cutting edge was?
Between state of the
State
art,
of the art
of the art,
and cutting edge.
cutting edge. What is the difference?
Yeah, what do you think the difference might be?
Okay, so to understand what the difference is, I have to understand these two things.
That's first of all, yeah. So let's start with state of
yes.
the art. What do you think state of the art?
art. Well, I know what art is.
Okay.
State. State of the art. Does it have something with art?
No, nothing to do with that at all. This is the problem. Nothing to do with
State
art.
of the art.
Yeah.
Maybe you could give me some hint in which situation you would use this word at
Okay.
work or.
Okay. Which are we on iPhone 10 now, or which is the
12, I think.
12 now. 12. Okay. So one of them. So between 10 and 12, iPhone 10 and iPhone 12, one of those is state of the art. The other one is cutting edge. Often used when we talk about technology.
Okay. I'm not sure, but I have like this idea.
Okay,
So I just.
go for it. Hey, your ideas have been good so far.
Yeah, so I know that some phones, handy, it's mobile phone.
Mobile phone, smartphone,
phones.
phone,
Yes,
yeah.
they have like cutting edge. It's like really very physical, but I'm not sure.
No, it's
No?
not to do with that.
Okay.
Cutting edge is right at the top end of the technology that you can do at the moment. It might not be fantastically stable. I think a few years ago we had trouble with batteries in some devices catching fire. So this would be a cutting edge technology because it kind of works, but there could be problems with it. State of the art is something that's just very easy to produce. It's a standard thing, but it's top end, but standard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Do you want to try one more?
Yes.
We'll do one more. Okay.
Okay, just going back to this word cutting edge, I just want to understand. Maybe there is still something. What I mean, like there are mobile phones and this screen. Sometimes it's just like flat, and sometimes it goes.
Oh,
around.
edgeless. Edgeless.
It's called
yeah.
edgeless. Okay, this is this word.
Yeah,
I saw
okay,
this.
yeah,
This edgeless
yeah.
means like cutting
Cutting
edge
edge.
because like
Yeah.
it's edgeless.
But this is the thing. This is the thing when you have these kind of like jargon words, that the only way you can do it is by kind of what do I already know, and you kind of you go, oh well I know edge and I've heard phone and edge, something to do with
Yeah.
edge, maybe that's it, and you can go in completely the wrong direction, and it's often business jargon is very very unhelpful. And many native speakers, they don't realise how difficult it is for non-native speakers to understand it. I mean, you gradually, slowly learn it, but yeah. Okay, one last word then, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Seamless.
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 Meaningless. Seamless.
Seamless.
No.
Not meaningless, no.
Not meaningless,
Do you know what a
seamless.
seam is?
I'm not sure.
This, here, on my jacket. That's a seam.
Okay.
So seamless.
Seamless without. I'm looking for this word. So it doesn't have this card or this something which connects. It's just
Right.
like just one.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just one thing.
One
so,
thing.
so two things, but no, you can't see the connection or the join. Yeah.
And so this is called seam, like on clothes.
Yeah,
and
okay, so on
it's
clothes, yeah,
seam.
exactly. It's a seam,
It's
yeah.
seam,
So in business, why would I use the term seamless?
In business.
Yeah.
So people use this word seamless in business.
Yes.
And in what context?
Yes.
In which situations?
Yeah. What do you think?
Okay. So maybe like some project has different steps. Yeah, like you need to do to
Yeah.
come to the end of the project, and so like one step is or one process is going in another one, like just without problems and just smoothly.
Absolutely
you come
perfect.
from
Yeah.
one step to another.
Absolutely correct.
This
Yeah.
goes
Yeah.
smooth.
That is.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoa. Well
Great.
done.
I learned so much today. Thank you, Andrea.
I just hope it's useful to you.
Yes,
So,
really. Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I hope that's given you a better understanding that sometimes some words you just never learn in school, and you don't learn at university, and they can be really difficult to understand. So, if you want to understand these a bit more, then why not check out my jargon desk, which you'll find in a link below.
Yes, do it definitely. I will do it as well.
Okay, good.
Thank you very much.
And I'll see you next time on English Lodge.